8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Hello and good morning, everybody. My name is Fabrizio Tassia. I come from Italy and I'm born in Naples. I'm really proud today to be performing in front of you, and all these great bartenders that are here today, like me. Thank you. Please, one more, because I'm representing today the cocktail bar where I work every day of my life, my family, happening cocktail bar. Thank you again, please. Okay, the name of my cocktail is Internacional. It means international. Really represent my journey experience behind the bar and all my life, really similar to Don Fagundo's and many other people from Cuban history. I come from a long tradition of restaurant owners, so I've always been surrounded by hospitality world. In fact, when I was 15, I used to help my family working, but then after, when I grew up, my family lost their restaurant. It was a really bad period, it was quite sad, and after that I didn't know what to do, so I decided to leave, to look for some opportunity abroad. And I still remember when my mother, my girlfriend, and my younger brother took me to Civitavecchia port, where I started my journey to Spain, Bacardi family birthplace. I still remember the moment was really exciting, like now, but at the same time was really, really hard, because I was leaving everything, my family, my friends, my city, my girlfriend, so everything. It was really difficult. But my will, my passion were stronger, and I kept going. Even after 36 hours of navigation, when I just arrived in Spain 5 o'clock in the morning, and Guardia Civil stopped me to check me. I'm sure it didn't happen to Don Fagundo's, and neither to all those great personalities. They moved to Cuba back in the great Golden Age period. I'm sure it didn't happen to them, probably. But why they moved? They moved to Cuba because of the prohibitionism, because they were just looking for opportunity, like me. Think about Eddie Walk, who worked everywhere, from New York to Paris, ended at Nacional in Cuba on Malecon. Think about Boadas, who arrived in Cuba when he was 13, and he became an icon for one of the best cocktail bars in Cuba, La Piña de Plata. Think about Constante Ribalagua and all his variation on the daiquiri, ron, azúcar, y limón. Easy recipe, but known by anyone. Think about Don Facundo, who gave a spirit to Cuba's soul, who was forced to leave again from Cuba, and when he was in Puerto Rico, thanks to his willpower, thanks to his passion, he recreated his legacy. So now, what's common among all these great personalities? They were all coming from around the world. They were truly believing in their passion, and they were, some of them, like cantineros, they were able to satisfy palate from everywhere, which simply received delicious concoction that today became international. So during my journey, I met a lot of people, all from different culture, but all special. And today, all their advice, all the small little secret, all my journey experience, and all the different cultural influences are in a glass, are in a cocktail, are living with me and with my cocktail. So that's why Internacional, a word in a glass, something that can stand the test of time, that can remember how far you can get with your passion, and with the hope that can become a classic. So I used vermouth to remind my Italian origin, with a nice aperitivo taste and winey taste. Then I used dry curacao, which adds a touch of Arabic with a nice fragrance of orange and sweetness. Now, the American bitter from New Orleans to give a nice aroma and spicy sensation. Now, to use body, caramel, woody, and nutty note, I use Bacardi 8, something special, a family reserve, used only in special occasion, but today, something that became international, known by anyone. So Bacardi 8, that truly means family, tradition, hospitality, sometimes, perfectly matched with something else that in my city means the same thing, and it is coffee. I put some coffee beans inside here. So as you can see, I've been inspired by Bacardi charcoal filtration, innovative technique. Whoops. And by Boadas, an easy fancy way to prepare cocktail with a throwing. Whoopala. I'll try to extract much flavor from coffee as I can. Wow, thank you, Boadas. Thank you. So one more reason why Cuban cocktails were so famous was ice. In fact, thanks to Tudor, King of Ice, Cuba was one of the first places to stock it and use in all of its form. That's why now I'm putting a big stone of ice to stop the time in the middle of my cocktail. So. There you go. So petit peu de French touch to give a nice, elegant, fresh and balsamic nose appeal. And to garnish only a coffee bean. Oh, that represent me in the middle of the word. There you go. Like this. So now, don't tell me that I'm Italian, because I feel international. And the word is living in me, within my cocktail, and in my legacy. At the same way, Cuba is still living in Bacardi. Thank you.
Grazie Fabrizio,
Prego.
well done.